Listen now. He said that I reckon, that word reckon is, another word is I concur. Or I believe that our present suffering cannot be compared to the glory that is yet to come. Oh, come on. For I believe that no matter what is going on with me right now, they cannot to be compared with the glory that is yet to come. If only you can endure to see the glory come. He said, for I reckon, for I know and I believe. See, do you know why people give up in a situation that is tight? It is because they don't believe that whatever they are passing through, there is a payment that is bigger than that suffering. People of God, the top there is always better than whatever you are explaining now. He said, for I reckon, for I believe that the suffering of yesterday, today, and even other ones to become, he said they cannot whatever God will do with me after now. Somebody say it's a setup. Listen, the person by name Joseph, Joseph did not read these Romans because there was no book of Romans in his time. But Joseph is a person that have an understanding that I am a Quatana, that it doesn't matter what I might be going through. He said they cannot be compared to the things to come. He said, I believe that the things we are passing through now cannot be compared to what is coming. People of God, if you know what God is going to do for you after this process, you will never in your life compromise it. See, if Reuben know that a day he will grow and choose a wife of his choice, he will not be messing up with his father's concubine. Hear me. The things to come is always the reason why you must hold on to God. The Bible said that Jesus endured cross for the crown await him. People of God, I believe and I know that whatever we are suffering in God's wonder, if at all we are suffering, because I don't believe I am suffering, it is a process. He said they cannot be compared to where Jesus is taking us to. So I may not have anything right now, I may not be able to afford it, but I reckon and believe that whatsoever I am going through right now, they cannot be compared to the things to come if I finally endure. For your name is holy. Your name is holy. Your name is Lord. Where is wisdom? Can you help me with the book of Luke 12, but Good News Translation? Luke 12:15. Listen, do you know the reason why people find it easy to give up and switch? Do you know one thing? Anybody that wants to do evil know that is about to do evil. See, there is no Yahoo boy that will tell you, I didn't know. It was when I've entered that they tell me it's Yahoo. It is a lie. Everybody that ever start fornication in the name of business always know that this part is no longer the part of God. But a day came that the person said, I really want to try the other way. People of God, I'd like you to know that no matter what you are going through right now, if it's with God, there is a promise in the book of Romans 8:18, sorry. He said, I reckon. Hear me. When you endure, even in time and eternity, you will reap it. I have never seen a faithful servant of God that died poor. No, you cannot die in, see, all your life is full of bad news and everything. It is a lie. He said, I believe, I reckon that the suffering of this present time cannot be compared to the goodies that God has for me and you. But the challenge we have many times is how much can we endure? A lot of people, if it isn't working, they just give up. Are you there? Help me. Be fast.
Then he said to them, watch out be on your guard.
He said, and he said to them, he said, watch out and be on your guard. Watch this now. It means that this is a serious matter. And as a matter of urgency, if you don't watch and be on your guard, you may lose guard. Go ahead.
Against all kind of greed.
He said, watch it and be careful against all kinds of greed. People of God, the reason why people give up is not because the suffering is too painful. It is because they don't know how to save themselves from greed. See, the reason why people join occultic is not even because they don't have money to eat. It is because of greed, nothing more. I'm telling you, the reason why pastors become fake is not because the insult is too much. Let us not lie. The insult you read Jesus, it's not because they don't have food to eat. See, you are still begging your neighbor food they are giving you, and you want to give up. What about people that are staying in gutter and they believed God, and afterward God changed their story? He said, guide yourself from all kinds of greed. Greed. The challenge of this generation is greediness.
A man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions.
Watch this now. He said, a man's life is not measured by the cars he have. A man's life is not measured by the crowd in the church. A man's life is not measured by the husband he married. What you have is not the measurement of your life. Greed is the problem. So he said, this thing I'm telling you is very important. What is it? He said, a man. He said, tell them to be careful of all kinds of greed. What is the greed? You see, you are thanking God before with your 2 trousers and 4 polo, or even 2 polo. You are thanking God. But greed, you got it from social media. Make believe. People will paint themselves and post on social media. But once they log out, they are crying. They are eating their poo-poo. You don't know that one. But you just see somebody with a tie. He tell you, I bought this tie from Bahamas. And now, God is no longer faithful to you. Because you want to also use that expensive tie, that expensive phone. God said, be careful of all kinds of greed. A boy told me, this keto I am wearing is 150,000. Keto. I say, and so what? I say, I don't even like the way it looks. Funny enough, you are wearing crazy jean and you want me to fall in love? See, any spirit of greed that is affecting the church, Holy Ghost! Listen, I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you, it is not like the situation is too tough you can't manage. It's greed. All manner of things is happening. And see, he did not finish telling me that testimony without bad news. What was the bad news? He said, a lot of girls are running mad now in our community. You will see them on the road. Why? Greed. I want to buy iPhone this. And as you are buying iPhone, you open your leg for a man. A man now sleep with you and collect what you will never get again, except by the grace of God. He now give you money for iPhone. Now you collect the iPhone. 3 days later, you run mad. You throw away the phone. What is the gain? Greediness. If only you can wait after a while. Those things people kill themselves or will come to you. It is a principle. He said, I reckon that the suffering of now cannot be equated to the glory that is will be seen. Guess what? It's not it will come. It will come and people will see it. We will now know that you waited. The Bible said, he that wait upon the Lord shall the Lord renew their strength. Do you know what is renewing of strength? You may be in the backside. Nobody know you. When your strength is renewed, there is what we call quantum leap. You will overtake all those people that look as though they are shining. You may be late, but become the latest. Why the suffering? You cannot sleep again. You cannot sleep again. You cannot walk on the road. There are some pastors. The reason why they use mopo is because they are afraid of people they have duped. A lady was telling me how a so-called prophet from Port Harcourt told her to buy pulpit, 27 pulpit and monetize it. That is the only way her problem will be solved. 27. And when she finished, the reason why she went there, the man now died because she went there for them to pray for the husband, and the man collected the money, changed his car. Now he died. Imagine if that woman have a gun. And she have a way of killing that man of God. One day, you will hear so person is dead on the internet. And this person I'm talking, if I mention his name on the internet, some of you have watched him and you are thinking, Chai, God, why did you leave me like this? Greed and nothing more. He said, for I reckon that the present suffering cannot be quit. See, he said, no big man should rate himself or herself to what they have. My life is not the money I have. My life is the Jesus inside of me. See, the Bible said, the peace I give to you is not the one the world gives. He said, this peace, he said, do not be shaken. Do you know why he tell you? Them too, they shake him when he was in the world. He said, don't think shaking will not come, but he said, stay calm and know that I have conquered the world. The challenge has always been greed. You will see a small girl, you are wearing hair. You don't even have sense, and you are covering the head that does not have sense. You are see, no, why will I be dreaming of staying in Sheraton? If God do it now, why? If God did not do it, I will wait. A day will come. See, after a program like this, I keep saying it every day. You people think I'm joking. A day will come after a program, I will lodge all the workers to go and rest. And guess, but a day will come. I'm telling you the truth. Those things you cry for, see, people will run to you and they will tell you, say not mate, we want to talk. I have my mates that are buried. I have people I senior that are buried. In case you think my mate is driving G-Wagon, your mate too are in the mortuary. Your mate too are inside the market pushing barrel. If we want to check your mate, hear me, you don't have a mate if the journey is with God. You only have a calendar with God. You only have a time. God will come and showcase his power in your life. The Bible says, learn to endure. We must learn to hold on to God. We must learn to stay with God. We must learn to tell yourself, I refuse to be fake. It is a decision. And guess what? I cannot even decide it for you. I can only bring the word of the Lord. You are the one to stand your ground. Because guess what? I have seen pastors' children they are into all manner of nonsense. So it's not even that he's hearing it every day. It is a thing of decision. People of God, if you are my friend, you are always making me look like God has not helped me. I cut you off from my life. For I reckon that whatever we are going through now cannot be equal to the glory that is to come. Don't be fake. Don't be deceived. People of God, there is a thing God is cooking. But you cannot eat it now until you have waited enough. I'm not telling you, self, this your suffering will end now. But if you can stay, a day will come, it will become a story. I know it like I know myself. See, I have seen people sleep, they go to bed poor and they wake up rich. I have seen it, people of God. Don't think I'm joking. I have seen people that they prayed more than me, they fast more than me, but I'm still blessed than them. Whoa. People of God, let me sound it again like an alarm. The Bible said that your life is not measured by what you have. When your life is measured by what you put on, you are already in trouble. When your life is measured by the gold earring you put on, my life is not measured by what I'm wearing. And you will not even see me wearing that. We have excellent spirit in us. But see, overdressing to prove that you have money is a sign that you don't have value on yourself. Our life is not measured by what we wear. Believe me, our life is not measured by what we have. No. He said, Jesus, you know I like Jesus Christ. He said, he told them, be careful. He said, be on your guard. And be on your guard against every greediness. He said, for your life is not measured by what you have. No. He said, no rich man should measure his life by what he or she have. People of God, I have seen big men in suffering. Big men. They have the money, but they ran to this church. One ran and was doing, they want to kill me. I say, what happened? Nadrimo. See, imagine the kind of money he have. And he doesn't even know that even if I walk in the valley shadow of death, I will fear no evil. So he met somebody that don't have his kind of jeep. I land on him, he fell. I say, see. He didn't add value to himself. His value was only in what he has. People of God, our value is not in what we have. Our value is what is in us. Do you have Christ in you? Are you a born-again believer? Then your value cannot be measured. The Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain this whole world and lose his soul? Let me tell you, it means that one person's soul here is more than the biggest house in Abuja. It means that one person's soul here is bigger than all the cars put together. One person's soul. So this Uchenna's soul now is bigger than all the money in Kagini. This is our value. It's not in what we have. Because guess what? Everything you have, one day will fade away. But your soul, your spirit man, always remain alive. People of God, don't be in a rush in this Christmas. See, I am working for Jesus. So everybody here is working for Jesus. If Jesus paid me to celebrate Christmas, why not? If he did not come, they don't pay salary. I am not under pressure to buy rice for my family member, and I will never be. Do you understand me? See, you know this thing they say, your mate is going back for Christmas, whatever. You can't use it to oppress me. See, you know I love you people so much. If now how will be me for mine, I go buy rice share for everybody. If I not get them, you cannot see. I will sleep well. If you think it's because you don't have it now, it's because you don't have foresight. If you look at Elijah, you know I'm a billionaire. No, it's not a joke. Oh, come on now. If you think he's making money, feel free. Don't you see the way I walk? You will know that my life is not in what is around. I have big man step. I talk with boldness. No. Your life is not measured by what you have now. Your life is not measured by what you have now. I will never be under pressure to get what I don't have. This is one of the things I sat down to pray for years before God answered me. I tell God, take greed away from me. Make somebody money know they took my eyes. Make somebody agbada know they enter my eyes. If you never carry me, go there when me go where and leave them. I will.